Like this, see? Right here. Right, and don't worry about in here. We just going to in the street. If they catch us in this, he has to do the punch, right? So I'm here, I'm here. I'm breaking here, circling up, and down. That's my thing. So remember, the most important move is the first one. Because if you don't get past the first one, it's right now, you ain't the second. Right? Shoot! Excellent. Right? You watch everybody develops so the guys in the street, stronger than off. You don't know nothing about the form. I prefer to hit a person without form. I like that. I like that. I don't like to punch people in the head. This, so I'm stepping in. One, again, if you do this here, right, here, right, stepping in, up, turn this elbow in here. Strike it right in that fold. Right in that fold. Shit. Nail for a second. Kid! Don't be throwing up there. You're doing like rock. Drop. That's it. That was nice. All right, let's jump in. Everybody got a chance to do that? Alright, so now we're going to go with I said you touch, so as soon as they touch you, you touch me up. Because for me, the best thing you can do for me is to put your hands on me. You back here, we fight it, you ain't taking it for me to get you, I'm finding a way to get you. But once you do this, just give me your back. Just give me the biggest baby. So you go with the touch, right? The touch, and the strike. Right? The touch, and the strike. Strike. Here. This here, okay, this is so important. I like to pull shoulders out of sockets. That arm that attacked me is what I want to destroy. I don't have nothing against him. I got something against the arm. Came at me. Me and him can be buddies, but he can't have his arm. One, two, here. Right? Feet down. I'm stepping in right here. I'm placing my leg right in this forehead. See this here? Right in this forehead. I'm sitting, I'm relaxing. So I got my weight on him. I'm in his shoulder, and I'm pulling back. Now, if we would come over here for a minute, please. So what I'm gonna add to this is once I get this lock here, he may be a big, strong person. And like I said before, once a person put out, the first thing they do is try to get back up. So I'm gonna take my other foot, I'm gonna place it right in front of his foot. Right here. What that's gonna do is just as I go back, I had this on, and I had this on. Right? If that don't work, I have to finish it. I have this. If I apply the pressure, over, shoulder outside.
I can feel it.
You alright?
It's like from
Can we get somebody different, please? Good job. Alright, so again, so he comes up, push. He grabs, right? Right there. Right, you see. You have a split second to go into your next move before he gets his thoughts, because of course I did this. His thought went there. While his mind is here, I'm here. Now his mind is here. This pain here, don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. Here. Hold him over. Right into this lock here. And I'm here. This lock is right here, into the shoulder. Hold back, and you have this. Heel, throw on the face, whatever it is. Lock here, fingers. Push. Push. Alright, you can try. Push.
Take my shoes off so I don't get.
He lets you know he's coming. It's hot. Oh. No question? Right. It's the load up, I guess. Right, so he comes in that. One right here, right? So I'm striking, and I'm striking. And you break it. One, two, he's up. Here. This is actually a throw here. I might come around.
Oh, you're good.
So, I'm going here, right? One, two, right? Up, coming back in, and down. Yeah. One, two, right? Popping, coming over here, snaking down, stepping over here, lock. So I'm here, because once you do this lock, what it does, pendulum. Because if I stop him from pinning, right, as I do this, I stop him from pinning now, all I have is the lock. Here. I might move around here, lock here. Right? Or you saw this move here, but it has a lock here. Right? See this one here? Come up here.
Huh?
Is that what that means? So I like to go with this, right? We all have our, you have the Kung Fu, you have the Kempo, you have all different kinds of hand positions, but obviously this is a surrender. This is, I don't know what's going on, but what I like to do is, if I'm close enough and I know I have to do something, I turn my fingers out and I turn my thumb this way, so this lines up. That's a nice piston. Hey, look, man, I'm sorry. Hey, I don't. So if you're doing an eye gouge, you don't shoot for the eye because someone will move their head. You shoot for the bridge of the nose, because if I shoot for the bridge of the nose, it's going to ride up. So even if I shoot for that, it's going to come up and do that. So the hand's out like this. So hands up again. So you guys know some traps and chin on, you know, if you do that. So what I like is, I have my 2-year-old daughter and my wife with me. And this a-hole, whoever he is, perpetrator, is going to try to take my wallet or do something, I want to shut this down quick, right? So I want to crush this. I want to say no more, crush this, and I want to crush this. I'm not going to crush that. I'm not going to hit him in his, look at the size of this guy's arms. And I might not get a shot, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to get one shot. I'm going to crush the larynx. I'm going to cause so much damage here, he's not going to be able to breathe. So I want a quick strike. Is everybody on the same page? So your hands are up. So up and down. I want to just get rid of one and trap one. So I want this one out of the way, but I want to hold one. So I want to trap and hold, and then I can come in here and take that. But I never see anybody doing that. I never see anybody. Hands up, please. No, you're here. So hands up. So look, if they're here, take your pick. Happy day. That's lower than this one. My ground rule is lower is out of the way. I keep the top one. This way. So here, out of the way, keep. So does that make sense? So that's pretty common, right? So thank you. Stay there. So here's one. What are the rules when we're really fighting in real life? No rules. Okay. So if you can have, I'll get to you. I know you want to get up here. If you could have a split second to take that person out of the moment and you're staying in the moment, would you do it?
Without a doubt.
So let me show you a nice little trick. So how old are you?
25.
25, you're out with your buddies, your car ran out of gas. You gotta push your car a mile. It's ridiculous. So you and your buddy, me, and we're pushing the car, right? So let's go against the wall here. We're gonna push the car. So watch this. So here we are pushing the car, right? You ever see anybody push the car? They have their hands on the car. What are they doing? They're pushing with their fingers, right? They're pushing the car and they're pushing. When you push somebody and you're 11 years old in the schoolyard, you start with your palm and then you push like this. Hey man, this is the weakest part. This is the strongest part. So everybody does this. And they end up trying to torque and trying to use their body, and then this is the last thing they have to push. Would everybody agree? Is that the normal 100%? Is anybody going to argue with me that that's the push? So what if I said to you, I'm going to push a little different, and by the way, I like this because I like to give feedback. You'll give feedback, you'll give feedback. For what we're doing, you say, oh wow, I get it. So what if I could take that 1 second, that millisecond, take him out of the moment, and I have the moment. So the push instead of that looks like this. How's that feel? Did you get that in your spine? Right up your head? Into your jaw? Your teeth feel it? You're not doing anything for a second, right? You're out. Zap. So it's the opposite. So it's not this. It's that. It's not nice, is it? Got it? That head part. So if I have that 1 second instead of going, hey man, or this one, which cracks me up, and I'm inside and the guy's got, and I'm here and I can get an opportunity to go, right? You have that second, So we're standing here, that's that second. You up for this? Up. Understand? You down? You don't even take, I'll just tap it, but I'll show you the difference. Here's the difference. Got it? But it's really that. And then I can come in and get my body out of the way and do all this crazy stuff, right? Stand up here for a second. So far so good? Look how nice her hair is. Look how nice your hair is. Women's self-defense for a second. 3 kinds of hairstyles. What are you when you're a little baby and you're a little girl and you have them coming out the side? What are they called?
Pigtail.
Okay, and then when you get a bigger girl, comes out the back. What's that called? Keep going.
Handle.
What's it called?
A handle.
Thank you. It's called a handle. Because if it was wrapped up like this, the technology and where it is your gyro, because we're all on a gyro for balance. All that hair is gathered together. She will always go where that hair is. And so if I need 50 bucks for a crack hit, and there's two women jogging and one, you look confused. Are you all right with this?
No,
You good to go?
No, I'm just listening to you.
Agreed?
What?
So if somebody has their hair up in a bun, the guy's not going to go, let me take this bun out and let me grab her, and if there's something to grab, I'm going to grab a bun and manipulate your head. You can't manipulate somebody's head with a bun. So there's three things. Hair up is safe and tight. Person may not even go for it. The other one is, you're a pretty girl, you may have some money. I'm either going to rape you or take the money, and you have a pigtail, and or a ponytail, and you have your earbuds in because you're running, and I'm just going to grab the back, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to slam as hard as I can just one time because I'm lazy, and I'm a drug addict, and I just want money, and I'm going to slam as hard as I can. What's the first thing that's going to hit the ground on her?
Head.
And then what is she going to do?
Probably get knocked out.
Nothing. You are not going to do anything, even if you're not knocked out. You're going to be so freaked out that the back of your head just hit the ground, and it's going to be all cold, and it's going to feel like you're in a car accident, and you're not going to be able to hear, and you're going to be looking around, and everything is in slow motion. Why is everything, when you're in a car accident, why is it in slow motion? Because you're going to forget to breathe, because you're in shock. And when you forget to breathe, the blood doesn't come up through the arteries into your brain, and you're making bad decisions, and you just got your head smashed. So 3 kinds of hair you can tell your ladies and back at your school. Bun, good. Ponytail, the worst. And then I call this the Jerry Springer hair, which by the way is a nice compliment, and you'll know why in a second, because it looks fantastic. It's down. I call this the cat fight. Because if you see 2 women that are going to fight, they're going to grab their hair, but it's loose hair, and they grab it between their fingers, and guess what? It'll hurt, but you can get your head out of it. Because this isn't your gyro. This isn't manipulating your head. I can move you this way. You can duck underneath. You know, whatever. You can fight this out. So if the hair is loose and it's down, you can fight it. If it's a ponytail, you can't fight it. You are going to go exactly where I want you. Us? Everybody understand that? And to prove the point, thank you. Give her a hand, by the way. To prove a point, just to show you in a real fight, as a security guy, oh my God, I don't want this guy facing me. I want him facing the other way. I like to do these little intricacies. Man, just for a second. There is a little cartilage on the top of your ear where your ear connects to your head. Right here. Right here, if you can see it. You can pop that little thing. It's like a knuckle. And if you just move it in a direction, the person will move in that direction. You'll be able to lock them up. Sir, have we ever met before? Have we rehearsed this before?
Nope.
So relax your body. So we're here. So if you pop it and move it, it's really nice the way this thing moves. Okay? So now here's the motion, and it's in the book. I'm fishing, right? Does this look familiar? Small circle. Anybody know Wally J, Grandmaster Wally J, or Leon? These are the drills, right? I'm going to show you another. This, so it's popping the ear back. Now I was really nice to you because I just met you. I kind of cupped your ear. Did you notice that? But I'm not really cupping your ear, right? So I'm going to take that ear and hold it, right? So first of all, could you technically, for realsy, get your ear out of that? You don't think so, because what would come off?
The ear.
Very good. So I'm going to hold the ear and I'm going to do 2 movements, back and over. So I'm going to go back and to the left. So back is this. And by the way, if you notice this, I don't do anything like this. I do everything. It's speed and accuracy and fast. There is no slow movements because as I'm going slow, he's lining up to grab, take, drop down. Everything's got to be precise. So does perfect practice make perfect? Yes. You have to practice these things on both sides of your body. Understand? So if I'm doing the ear, I'm popping the ear back. I'm grabbing the ear and popping it back, and I'm turning. He's going to where I want him, and it's over. Us, do we understand that? Somebody said to me, oh, you'll never get a rear naked choke for anybody standing up. Oh, did I just get one? Okay, so what's the rear naked choke? Mataleo in Portuguesa is the lion's kill. Lion's kill is when you, in Japanese, sealing the blood, you take the carotid arteries, and you, exactly, right? So you take the blood and the air, yes? We all agree? So this guy's my size. You're actually, what are you, like 5'9"? 5'7". I'm shrinking, it's the lupus. So this guy, I'm going to just show you this before we're jumping around. I could lay a choke on this guy, and here's what everybody does. I want you guys to follow this. You'll really enjoy this. You do triangle chokes in your gym or your studio. You do chokes, right? Rear naked chokes or any kind of chokes, right? Everybody, not everybody, most Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, if they train, not even under the Gracies, but one down lineage from Bob Jones, from Steve Johnson, but, you know, you're 17th down, they go, oh, the Matsuleo, the lion skill, is this point on my elbow is directly underneath his chin. I'm coming to my bicep and I'm going to wrap the back. Do we all understand that this is what it really looks like here? And I'm here and then I pop, right? And for the ladies, by the way, if you're in a chokehold, I may not ask you, you may get the right answer. How many seconds do you have after someone lays this choke on you? How many seconds do you have to get out of this choke from 0 to 10?
None.
0. Okay.
6.
6. All right. Anybody else? 3. 7. Okay. So you ready to try? You cool with this?
Oh, I don't know if we get out.
You down? No, I'm just going to pop it real quick, and then I want you to tell everybody how many seconds you have.
I think 6 seconds so there's consciousness.
6 seconds. Okay, well, let's just try a little experiment. You tell me how many seconds you have. Are you ready? So I'm just going to get into position here. Are you ready? You tell me when you're ready. You ready? Yeah, how many seconds? So you can tell everybody in that front row, how many seconds are you going to have?
0.
Yeah, okay. So now let me show you a little trick for the
I was going to
fighters.
say the same thing.
If you're in a position and you take somebody's back and you want to finish this thing, this isn't all about, oh my gosh, and you get so many lessons and you get so many people teaching you, go, well, get this, and then you finally get this, and then, oh, and then you're in the move. Then you're in the position to strike. What do you mean when you're in the position? Let's use every second we have to shut everything down. So I'm just going to show you this really cool, then we're going to get into some neat stuff. I'm going to start choking him out before I even touch him with this hand. Isn't this a carotid artery? Agree? And you got another one. There's 2 and this here, right? So here, I'm going to roll my arm and I'm going to shut this carotid artery off before we even start. Okay? I'm rolling it. How's it feel? Pretty good? You feel it, right? So here we go. So I'm going to start the choke here when we're fighting here, and then I'm already 90% there, and then it's done. So the choke is here. I'm rolling across that artery right here, rolling it off, coming in to here. And by the way, let me give you just one more little misconception. If you're doing jiu-jitsu and somebody's guarding their neck, and you want to come in, everybody does this. They were taught this. Okay, MMA, you'll see guys trying to drive in. Let me tell you something. If somebody's got their neck down, put their neck down, and I'm trying to drive in this way, it's hard to get in. It's this way. Let me repeat that. I'll do it nice. Put your head down tight. It's not this way. Get your chin tucked. This way. It's this way. I'm going to drive in the front and then come in and manipulate, and I have them. And this is always nice too. Does anybody fight with their thumbs? You don't stick your thumb like this. If I ever have anybody sparring with me or fighting, and they're not in monkey paw, what's this? I'm going to grab it and I'm going to break it. So if I'm fighting with my thumb, I protect my thumb and I wrap my other fingers around it, and I just have the little piece out so that I can blast and blow this thing out. Us? Sound good so far? How we doing?
Good.
Sorry, you just ookie here, so I'll stop picking on you for a second. Matt, do you mind? So here we are. We're still in the reality part of this thing. By the way, you all have this nerve running down your arm on the inside. So I'm going to show you where it is. May I? So it's right here. I'm going to draw a line with his permission. Yes? Nice little line there. Everybody see that? Where that line is? So relax for just a second. So let's picture that we had fishing line in this room and they were all strung up about this high. Little strings, fishing lines. How would you grab a fishing line, Lou? Not like this. You're going to grab it like that. So in this joint, the second joint down. You're going to grab that fishing line and hold it. So this nerve in the arm is the spinal cord nerve that doesn't make the knees work. So we're going to do like 4 or 5 of those. But this is so nice, practical. Somebody grabbing your waist, trying to take your belt off, pushing you. It works with a down jacket on, it works whatever. So that little nerve in there, you're going to get your fingers, like I said, in that, and use here, and you're going to take it down. Okay? It can work if the hands are here. It doesn't really matter. I have it. Jeez! And I'm coming up here, right here. Now I have this. I have this. And if you're a jiu-jitsu guy, I don't want him to roll out. So I'm going to lock this in, this leg, I'm going to sit. Stay right here for just a second. Wax on, wax off. I love it. I believe in it. May not be this and this, like Master Miyagi, but if we all know traditional martial arts, it's this, and it's this, and it's this. So this particular choke, the guillotine choke, everybody does it like this because they think they're going to lock it. It's not done like that. It's done like this. I'm taking this part of his head and I'm driving this along my heart, up along here, and I want to lock this up. So I'm sealing the blood. I'll tell you how fun that is. Sorry. It's okay. Okay, Us, stand up please. So here's the nerve in here. Here's the nerve in here.
Yes! Get tight. Get tight.
I just made the 6-2 2-2 because this is stronger than this. This has more inertia than this. This has more energy than this. This will break faster. This isn't going to break. Right up into the face. Snap, crackle, pop, C5 with this. And here's what I'm not doing. You've seen it. Oh, no, no, no. This is what I'm doing. Ah! I want to drive my elbow through the person's head and disconnect C5 off the head. One time, guess why? Because if I do it the other way and I miss and he rolls out and he's pissed and he gets up, what round are we in now?
2.
I don't know about you guys, I'm 52 years old. I cannot afford round 2. Anybody here? Find me a woman that was in a rape or attempted rape ever that did round 2 other than, what's her name, in the movies that had a round 2. It doesn't happen. You get 1 round and you better make it. So this is a nice one. So here, let me do something else. We're going to take that energy again for the spinal cord and we're going to make it so if the spinal cord doesn't work, the knees don't work. So if I'm taking a finger, look, I'm just grabbing the joystick. Real nice and easy. You could roll around, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All they did was I was trying to bend his finger. He spun around, has me here. So I'm not blocking a joint. I was playing with the finger. However, I have this V here. If I take this in the middle and I cut across the joint, I can manipulate him. In fact, I can move him all over the place. Right? Stand up, please. If I have 2 fingers, I can take it in this way, and I can roll my finger across these joints and move them around. Now, I have this open. Can you see it? My thumb's underneath. I'm going to take this over here, right here. He's got it. Now, in real life, for real life, if I do this fast, Grandmaster, if I come in and I grab this hand and I'm in trouble, and I go to pop this, this is going to come out. I guarantee it. Guess what? This is worse. That 1 finger is worse. And by the way, if I'm actually pretty good and I've trained a little bit, I like this position. Oh, and then I'm just here. Oh, and then I could actually bring it down into here. And I like this position a lot. So I got to here, by the way. Watch this. Let me show you that again. I got to there rather than traditional 101 Kyusho present to head try to sneak under, but don't go behind the person, and go into this position. I just saved a lot of the 12 steps of right to here.
Yes.
And then I've got it going. Us,
Us.
come back, please. Lock here. Double lock down. Over the top. Now, my favorite. I'm just going to come, keep your hand right there, still as you can. Come in close. I'm just going to switch my hand. So I was here, leveraging. Now I'm going to switch my hand. And what lock is this? Coffee, you get a coffee.
Yes.
S-lock? Everybody know the S-lock? I've been doing it a little while, so I can do it a little bit far away from the body. Now, S-lock here. If I was really doing the S-lock and I wanted to put some energy in it, I had it in my body, and I wanted to pass some stuff from my heart to his heart,
Yay.
right here.
Yeah.
Understand? Now, watch this one again. Watch this. Now I'm here. Watch this. I'm not touching him. Tell everybody how that is.
It's exquisite pain.
Is that really
It
weird?
is exquisite pain.
So here's some energy here. Watch. Stay right there. Oh, you can keep walking. There he is. Down here to lock up. You all right? Your shoulder's a little tight. I don't want to mess you up. You have bad shoulders? Okay, we're going to let you up on this one. We got out of the pond on that. Okay, so understand, here's the transition. Finger through, down, up, over, S. Now let's finish it, shall we? Thumb to thumb. Has anybody watched when you were a kid, you got the projector and you want to do it back? It's the folding thumbs are getting here, so I'm actually like this here. I want to grab his thumb and my thumb, and I'm coming up underneath this. So I have this. Now, this is where we were talking about the Ruku stuff. This is number 5. I want to take triple warmer 17. By the way, all of these hurt,
It's high.
but they're worse when they're
It's high.
straight. This is triple warmer 17 behind the head. Just let me know how that's doing.
Oh, it's
See it, all right, Kevin?
yeah, I broke that in a little while ago, but that's
All right, we'll
darn
loosen it up.
that.
Not, triple warmer 17 is not towards the back of the head. It's not through. It's like you're drawing a needle through the back of the ear, up through, and you're going to pull the needle through this way.
Yes.
That's the direction. So if I'm locked here, and I have my knuckle on triple warmer 17, and I want to completely control this person.
Yes. Yes. It's high. It's high.
Yep. Now I'm here. Good job. Hang in there for a second. Let me see. You're filming. Do you mind again? This is going to be easy. Oh no, I'll switch up. My man. Thank you. Give him a hand, by the way.
He do his manhood.
So here we are.
He do
together,
one time length
and you and I are going to get into
sleeping.
that takedown. But I want to show you something real interesting. Anybody here do arm bar? Arm bar? You know an arm bar, right? I'm the arm's not bending that way. So very few people say, wow, I have to get to an arm bar through a certain bunch of stuff. How's the hand? I'm going to loosen it up in a minute. So you get through it where a takedown. So I've got to take the guy down. So I can do an Ippon Seoinage, I can do a major sweep, I can do whatever. So I'm here, with this. I see so many people doing this. This cracks me up. I just remembered this. This foot stays here, and then here's what I love. People are stepping across to come here to do this. Now my hip is out, I'm over here, I'm going to throw him, he's going to end up sliding over that way. You have to make sure that when you're doing this, you step in, you have to make sure that you're here. So if I'm here, now it's a different story, and I'm here. Puss? And then by the way, you happen to be the guy right now, you're in. I want to roll him out to lock him up completely. I want to roll him this way, he doesn't want to go. I'm going to use my leg for leverage, right? So I'm here. But I don't like him very much, so I'm going to lock his face out right now, and I'm going to bend this. But now, I'm going to fire it up a little bit more, because I want this person unconscious before I spin them around. So I'm going to triple warmer 17 him. Let me know how that is. So if I do that, and I roll him, then, and if he stands up, this is fine, but he's, right here. Now your shoulders are bad too, aren't they?
Yeah, we'll find out.
They're tight. So look, everybody knows this lock, right? Okay? Here's what I don't understand. You can go into a submission here, right? And you can lock it up. I prefer to crowd this. Can we spin this way? Just pitch completely around, face this way now. You don't mind. That way. Yeah, all over. Just put So look, here we go. I just want to show you what I do. I crowd this. So I'm here because I have a handgun where I want to go 911. So what I want to do, you all right? I'm taking a break. Is I want to break this. So I want to break it. But what I like to do, in honor of Dr. Moses Powell, is I like to lock this up, and I may come close to here. Now I'm going to turn this hand all the way around, step over. And so now the hand has been completely turned over. So picture his hand facing that way. This is chicken bone pop. And then here's what I'm going to do. But let's just say I'm in this direction. I'm going to lock it in here with my knee so I'm not going anywhere. And then I'm rolling that way. Puss? That's pretty much it for that. So I'm going to do a nice roll that way. Puss? Stand up. Thank you. Give him a hand. Okay. How are we doing so far? Great. Street fighting. Just a little subtlety. You reminded me. I saw you. Yeah. How about this one? 90% of the time, you know, it's grab. You want to, I mean, grab and you can try to strike, but you're grabbing. Everybody's grabbing. So you have gi on, you have your dobok, everybody. So guess what? Try to fight for 10 minutes with all this material in your hand. So everybody's grabbing the material, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen, you all right there?
I'm okay, Mr. Thank you.
So grabbing the material. So here's a little tip for you guys. This is especially for you guys. You have to grab somebody. Tell them I said hello. You have to grab somebody, and you're grabbing somebody to detain them till the police come. And you're grabbing their material. With our gi on, and you're grabbing all this material in a patch or whatever, hold on to it. You can practice this. Just grab a bunch of material and see how long your hands are going to hold on. You can't hold on. So here's the tip. Just the fingertips, and you find a piece and just roll that up into your hand, and that material rolls up into your fingers. You guys do this on the ground fighting. I could stay for 25 minutes. And by the way, I got a really nice hold on. Because when you have too much material in your hands, does this look familiar as a hold? Watch. It does. This is Jiu-Jitsu 101. This is BJJ 101 if you're on the ground. What, grappling, sambo, whatever, it used to be here, now it's here and here. We're fighting like this. Well, guess what? You see everybody grabbing this big hunka-bunka piece of material. What I like to do is just grab a little bit and roll my hand in here, because now I have some really nice stuff, and I just have that material, and I'm done. Same thing with this choke, if I may show you. Does this look dangerous? Just the finger in there? I like just my finger in there. Same thing, and I wish I just had this thing. When you see people driving up for chokes, this was what I was taught by some of the best in the world. Everybody comes in hard, 4 in, 4 in. Oh, if he feels 4 in, he's going to get choked. But if he doesn't feel anything and I lay that piece of my hand on his neck, he's not feeling anything there, then I can come in with 4 or 1 and then lock it up and turn it. Puss. So 1-1 across while we're at it, because I just want to show you one thing real quick for everybody. Will you just get down on your knees real quick for a second? I want to show you this for the gi, if I may. You ready? Because I know you guys love this. Everybody I see doing this cross choke tries to go in super deep. They go, oh, let me present the gi, and let me go in super tight to come here, come in like this, then I'm going to go under, you know, and get the other piece. I'm making a V here for him to get his neck, his chin in my V, and he's going to be able to breathe. So don't go deep. Everybody's teaching, go deep, you'll get it. Don't go deep, go straight across. If I go straight across on him, he can't find the V. So if I present and I go straight across in the middle, he's stuck right there. I have his neck. If I come too far this way, he's going to go in there and lock that out. Us, stand up for a second. I do this on the ground, but I just wanted to show you a cool choke. This is the one where my finger's here, and I'm rolling this around right here, and I'm coming back. Yes. That's the one, that's the sneaky choke. Because all the other ones, Grandmaster, right, that's a nice one because you're, hey man, look, I don't want a problem here. I'm pushing the head out. Oh, that's fine. Then I can come in. Oh, you just reminded me. Take a break for a second. Give me a hand. Face that way if you will. Let's. All right, so you're 6'2".
7 inches.
How many, Salt?
6 inches.
6 foot 2 inches? 2? All right, so I'm like 5'8", 5'7". So you guys saw the rear naked choke over here? I can't do one on him. I can't get it. I can't get it. So I'm going to take like 2 seconds. I got to finish this fight. So who here uses a monkey paw in their martial arts? Everybody. So like, you know, wrestling, monkey paw, by the way, this is how everybody does an arm drag in wrestling. The problem is they do an arm drag and they pull the guy past them. Now he's got my back. Now he can turn into me, right? Yeah, right, bad stuff. So if I do an arm drag and I make a U out of it, like a C step, watch what happens to him. Wuss? Wow, you're like a brick. You're smoking. Guy's arms are like this. So you ready? With your permission, you'll have fun with this. So here's the choke. Let's use our head. I want to monkey paw this guy because I can't get my elbow under his chin for a rear naked choke. I can't reach it. So here's the 3 things I'm going to do. I'm going to monkey paw him on this shoulder and lock it in tight. I have it right here. Everybody see that? Now, if I'm here, he can reach back for my groin, and I'm in trouble. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pull that hand out of there and get it out of there. So if I'm monkey pawing him here, I want to pull it back. Us? You 6'2", right? Okay. Now, here's a nice trick. What are the rules?
No rules.
So the rules are no rules. So I'm breathing pretty good, and I'm in the back. I want to have him not breathe so good, but I don't have any hands left. So how about if I take a deep breath and I push my body in a certain way that I push all his air out so he has no more air? Fair?
Sounds great.
Sounds good, doesn't it? I like that. So I'm going to pull it again, wax on, wax off that pull. So here's the choke. So I'm here, monkey paw, here, now watch my breath. And then I'm up here. So watch, look. I'm pushing his air out. You ever see this before? Anyone? Pretty cool. Grandmaster taught me that. Us? By the way, from here, it's kind of nice. If I want to have him choke himself out, I just need to have his feet come out from under him, right? I'm going to hold you up a little bit. So it's his lower back that I would push, but I've been doing it long enough where I just want to, remember we talked about doing things real fast with the jerk motion, I would just drag him backwards, right? So his feet are going to come out from under him, and he's going to choke himself out from here. Us? Give him a hand. Well, you guys are awesome, man. I owe you a coat. Okay, you ready for this? This is one of my little innovations. This is a different angle. I hope you enjoy this. This is for you. I'd like to get your breakdown later. Here we go. You know, here. Everybody watch, right? You know, whatever. 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 Excuse me. Whatever. 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 How about this one? Come back. Now, everybody has seen this. Traditional, you would see this done this way. Guess what? If you're really super good, and I'm okay, I'd follow him, he could get away. Taking the whole body out, and if I spin him this way and he's out, and he gets out of the way, what round are we in? Do I want round 2? No. So I'm picturing water coming down like this, big and small. Thank you, Grandmaster Wally J. for the small circle jiu-jitsu. So I'm turning that hand straight down. So this at 5'8" or 6'3" becomes 5'1" or 4'1", so I can smash this. So if I'm here, and I'm taking that pressure point between this digit and this digit, right here, doesn't hurt too bad. Not at all, right? By the way, let me just break this down for 1 second, make a fist. There is 5 and 6 in here. And then when you get good enough, you got a good fist, you don't really need 5 and 6. You could just take 5 out. All right? That's the spinal cord right there with the knees. Tell me how happy, concentrate on your knees and say, don't bend knees. That's only 1. This is 2. It's frustrating as hell. I can do the technique I'm about to show you in this position, but I'm going to show you something really nice. So here we go. We've got this lock here. Do you see this angle? So here's the small circle piece of it. Us. Small circle piece of it. Under. And a lock. But guess what? Maybe, Usa, Grandmaster, maybe I want an arm bar from here. I have it. Stand up for a second. Just real quick transition for that. We're here, we're fishing. If I go under, I have the same arm bar. Excuse me. But here's my move that I'd like to transition. Small circle. See this angle? Watch the difference. Watch the change. Here to here. So watch this. Hammer lock. Right here. Watch the transition. How you feeling? Not too bad, right? Energy's going to go up to his shoulder. To his shoulder. You tell everybody in a second where it's going to pop. Where? Where's it hurt? Oh, shoulder. Okay, that's what I thought. Shoulder. Pop the shoulder. Chicken bone. Is it going to maybe break or is it going?
It's going to break.
It's going. This is the lock. This is the monkey paw. Now, I'm going to hold him really nice and easy here. Take a look. This is hammer lock. Look. Oh, you can't control him from there? Yeah, okay. Are you kidding me? I can't control him from here. Triple Warmer 17, I could kill him from here. I can't control him from here if I hear that. Are you kidding me? Hop up. Here's the lock. Monkey paw again. Now I've got sealing the blood. Now I'm going to let him go for a little bit. Just right here. Now I'm going to kill him because I got to go home. And he was trying to kill me. So I'm going to take his feet out from under him. Now if I keep his hand in here, he's going to break his shoulder and choke out. So I'm going to be super duper nice. And I'm just going to fakey, stay there, and I'm going to get my hand out for now. So I'm monkey pawing and take a look. Now, I was in hammerlock. What did I talk about? Lower back. Monkey paw, now watch. I'm being nice. Do you understand what's happening? I'm really going to do this, and he's not going to be able to get his feet out from under him. So I'm monkey pawing him, blew his air out, locking this up to the shoulder. And if I want, by the way, you see Triple Warmer 17? I didn't show this last seminar. Us. That's this one. Tough guy locking up with me. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Us. Here's the angle again. Small circle. Hammer. Up. Bam. Us. Practical. Makes sense. Let me show you something else. Number 5. When you see boxers, MMA boxers, whatever, here we are, right? Boom, boom. And I hit him and I knock him out. Where am I knocking him out? The jaw? Nope. Number 5. There's a notch on your jaw. A little notch. Right down from where, right here, on both sides of your face, there's a little notch. That's number 5. Grit your teeth. Watch his face. That's number 5. That's number 5. By the way, I can get number 5 like this. I can get number 5 like that. I can get number 5 like this, sorry. Third eye, excuse me. Number 5, 5. Who's 5 swords here? Number, 5 swords. Oh, you know it, right? Okay, so you're chopping here, 5, 5, 5. So I'm hitting 5 a bunch of times, crushing them. That's where the energy is. So let me show you a little trick. You ready? Just face this way, relax your whole body. So that was 5. That's 5. Anybody ever have a blow dryer and it blows out? You get the GFI and it blows off. So if I have all the nerves of his face running down this way to number 5, and I shut that side off, he'd be half shot. If I have all the nerves running down on this side, and I shut the nerves off, he would be half shot. So what if I shut them all off? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Goes badly. So I'll be very nice. How you feeling? Good? Good. I owe you a Jack Daniels after this one, so relax your body. So if I got both of those, how's that feeling? Step aside, please. Give me a hand. Just relax your body. Triple warmer. Puss. Give me a hand. Face that way, relax. So look, it's not patting, squeezing. It's pincers, like an ant. And so I'm pincing. And remember what I did to you earlier? This? Bam! It's got to have energy from your heart. Boom, through your feet. So I'm picturing my energy heart to heart, eye to eye, heart to heart. Each one teach one. I'm picturing my energy going through my heart. I'm taking his energy and I'm smashing it down to the ground. Now, what's really cool, I'll be nice, is what's the first thing that's going to hit the ground when I do this? The back of his what? Now, you've seen me going. Now, show you how I really do it. But I'll be nice and I'll stop halfway through. Guys, do good. Thank you, by the way, for you. Here we go. So relax your body, right? Now, stand up for 1 second. You saw me gently cup his head. You saw me gently do this. Now watch. I'm just going to do it for here for a second. Okay? How's that feel? Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm being nice by cupping and guiding. What I don't want to do is be nice and cup and guide. And I'm really doing this. Right? So this is going this way. So what's the first thing? And by the way, do I do this after I do it? No, I go, and I want to follow it down to the back. Puss? How was that? Did you enjoy that? All right, so can I do one more technique? I see you sneaking out. Go ahead. Well, thank you for coming, Grandmaster. Hop in for a second. We'll do this technique. So, how are we doing so far? You guys enjoying this?
Great, sir.
I want to break down later on, sir. So now, you and I talk just briefly because I want to do this in a nice way. I have 2 techniques to show you. Time check on anybody?
You got 9 minutes.
Okay, great. I can do this. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
So I just want to show you this. I'll try to do it nice for both of us. This is a classic mistake where we're grappling. And we're in here, we're fighting, and what's the shrimp drill? I mean, the fish drill, I mean, the swim. Right, so we're swimming. So you're swimming underneath, you know, underneath this way, under here. So, because you want underhook, right? You want underhook. Why do you want underhook? Suplex? Suplex? You know, so you can throw them. By the way, underhook is very nice too for, underhook is very nice for T position, and then I showed you here, and then up. Puss, stand up, please. So, I see a lot of people grappling, and they go to take the back, and they go around, like that. And they get caught in this. And I'm actually an old guy, so I would actually bait somebody. Because when you're doing jiu-jitsu, when you're wrestling, you're tapping, right? We're tapping, we're going to start to fight. It would be stupid for me to keep my leg out here, so I'm here. Because then you got, what do you got? You know, you shoot, right? I want somebody to shoot for a single or double leg. Let's say you shot for a, you know, you shoot. I'm here. Stand up. If I get you down that low and take you, let's say you sprawl, so you shoot. I'm here, okay? Now I can drive in, get on all fours like you're just, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Everybody see this? Crucifix, I'm stretching his spinal cord, yes? Now this is the finish. I'm gonna stretch it but pop it, I won't do it to him. He's locked in, you locked in pretty good, right? I'm gonna pull his spine out. So I'm gonna break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, I'm gonna put him out first. But watch. Listen, okay? Pop up. Cool.
Great.
That's from just a sprawl. Okay?
You do it again? That last technique again?
Yes, just face that way. If you don't want all four, you face that way if you don't mind, sir.
This way?
All the way over. Okay, ready? Leg hook, body momentum over, lock the arm. Lock the leg, lock the arm. Then I want to switch my arm out because I want to get that stretch really nice and tight. So I'm coming in here, locking the leg, shooting over, and I'm just going to grab. Yes. Now, see this? I have him. That's what I want. Now I'm here. Look what I'm doing. All the way down and over. Triple warmer 17. Sorry. 5. Claw. Eyes. Scalp. Choke one finger this way. I would actually go this way for him here. Eye choke. Nasal bridge done. Cheek. Seal so that he can't use his tongue to shout. Seal technique up through the bottom of the foot, up through the bottom here, and then choke out. Listen. Got it. Technique, just real quick, because I want to show something. Here we are, locking up. No, here. I'm popping up. I'm in here. Try to choke me with that arm. You can't get it around, right? Yeah. This comes to tricep. This goes to belt. Thank you for allowing me to have your student. So we're going this way, remember? This, I'm going to bring you back. So just watch your leg. So I'm sitting. Okay, you ready? Mount. Here. Bam, bam. Knee cut. Ump on me. I'm going to go for a high. Ump on me now. You can't ump on me. Here. By the way, choke. Triple warmer. Eyes. Bam. If I want to get super ugly, if he reaches up and I don't get that high guard, I can turn this foot this way and get a double arm bar. Then I can let go and just go with one. Let's, you guys see that before? On your backs, please, real last one. Turn with your head facing that way, please. A little bit more, so they can see the sign. You guys ready for this? So this is, who does jiu-jitsu on the ground? You guys on the ground? Ground. Perfect for you on the ground. A little bit. You've seen this before? Side body? Yeah. Side body. What do I have? That. This. Whoop! This. This. But I want this. How do I get it? Everybody, 101 says from this position, I should be able to mount. So if you know anything about jiu-jitsu, give me this leg, put it against this one. I can't get up over this leg. Are you with me? I want to make sure everybody's paying attention. That's the defense to get the mount. Passing the side body, not passing the guard. I'm side body to mount. So let me show you a little trick. So position one always is, and you can keep your leg there. Position one is here. Now I've got my body on nice, right? So try to roll that way. Right? So I'm taking this hand, and I'm going to switch hands, and I'm going to come up underneath his arm, watch. And I'm going to switch legs. Nice control position. Now look, I'm here in a good position. I've got him locked up pretty good. I want to switch my legs again. Watch this. Now I'm switching my hands again. Keep your leg up. Now, turn this way just a little bit. This dude is strong. Stronger than I am. So I need a trick. So he's reaching up. What are you going to do from there? You're reaching up. I want to get this elbow, if I can get this elbow halfway across my body. I'm using my body weight on his elbow. Triple warmer 17. Ear strike. Eyes, face. Crush, choke out, done, ski. If I don't feel like I'm in control, by the way, he keeps straight arms. Tom, he keeps straight arms. See this position? Arm bar. By the way, lock your arms like you don't want me to pull them out. Biggest misconception I've ever seen in my whole life, guys. Check this out. Guess what? Pushing against them is better. Now here, now here again. Push. I can't pull them apart. You gotta push it. That's a good thing, but you felt it, right? Pushing them this way will unlock them. If your hands are like this, push the elbows, they'll unlock them. If your hands are like this and the guy's playing like this, you win. So it's this. Let's dig it?
I dig it.
Okay, my time is up. I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you. Thanks. Give a hand to my Ookies. Thank you so much. Turning this way. You should feel popping in there. You got your hand flat. You got to turn it. There has to be a hole here. It's a C. Now watch. Look. No, wait. Watch this. Look. Turn that hand that way.
Okay.
You just, yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm right, the thumb is here?
Not flat. It's turned like this. No. Look at my thumb.
Oh, okay.
Yes, straight this way and turn. Yes, hello.
Okay, now that's what I want to know.
Yes.
I want to know if I'm being...
Oh, that. It's just look flat. So go flat on a flat surface. You're turning. Look, you got a pole? Turn the pole.
Okay.
Turn the pole. Now there's the pole. Turn the pole, twist the pole. Not down, just turn it straight through. There you go. And you turn your wrist like this. Yeah, exactly. Open a Snapple. But actually, you're closing a Snapple.
Okay, now this one here.
Perfect. You'll love this. So do the normal one where you have your palms on them, and then you push your fingertips.
So now you're saying that's not...
So go do that again, and go all the way to your fingertips, and go all the way out with your finger, like stretch like this. Look, go like this. Watch. Do it the old-fashioned way, like and you'll feel it. Okay. So now put your fingers up here.
Yeah.
Ah, because you need some torque here, right? So now, boom! Yes, there you go. Yeah, and by the way, here's what's funny. How can you do it just standing there? You gotta do this, right?
Oh, okay, all right.
Stop.
I'm just trying to get the touch.
What's-
When I practice it, then I'll...
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. I wanted to know my...
I don't know, I did that one.
Thank you.
My body hit the floor and I had just a little bit of leverage. Boom, fight was over. Fight was over. They had to give up. We're done. Okay? Martial artists don't have to follow rules. So that's why the point of not doing something or doing something that doesn't make sense at the moment. Like a bite. I invite somebody, they might have something, they might have cooties or something. Right? But if in that moment, and somebody else, you know, my kids over there, this guy's trying to fight with me, I want to bite him, blast him, and go protect them. I'm not going to play games with this, but I have something to do. So think outside the box sometimes. Okay? Does that make sense? I did this knife disarm seminar in Atlantic City, and I loved doing it. I was sick as a dog when I did it. Sick as a dog, and I'm going over to simplicity. And in the back room, I had this guy. Him and his school were doing like. And then I think they handed it off and did two turns. Not that the locks won't work, but if he's got a knife and I don't, I'm gonna get cut. The longer he has that knife, the more time he has to cut it. Okay? And it's not the little cut that I'm worried about, it's the one that hits something vital. Or causes enough shock, right? So, any questions on that? Because that was a good question. Everybody's like, oh, this doesn't seem logical. It's not. And I probably wouldn't do it. But you know what? It's an option. This, everybody does. And most people do it incorrectly. Like I told you, some people take that knife and they cut their leg and they cut their abdomen. And I don't know how they can continue to practice and teach it if they can't get out of later on knife. Right? And then they come over here and they got them, maybe they go down to the ground. They roll them over. And they're sitting here and they got this lock and they're looking around. And then they go like that. You've seen it, I know you have. I know these guys don't do it, you guys wouldn't do it, but people do it. People do it. Okay, we have like 15 minutes left, right?
About that.
So, any questions?
Sure.
Okay. He's going to do like a straight up thrust right from here, right from that stand. Now be careful. Last time I did this, I punched my black belt right in the eye. Not on purpose.
So move your arms.
Active stance, right? He's going to cut me. Okay? Top of the blade, arm and blade. This is the whole move right here. That's it. Because I even lightly, with 2 knuckles hitting that eye, the guy whined for 3 months. It's okay, he's a cop. I'm serious. So he comes in, angle the body to the outside, and again, I'm going to go on the same principle that Mr. Mead said. I don't like stepping to the sides, and I don't like stepping backwards. I like to blend with the angle of the attack. And this is not a 1-2 move, this is a 1 move. Faster than that, I'm going to get somebody else. Got it? He went straight, I didn't even have to block. That's awesome. Which makes, I think I can pull this off. Let's see. You alright? I wouldn't do that though. I would do this. I'd be like, dude, don't stab me, don't stab me. Move out of the way, hit that arm down, and this one just goes right on top. Yeah, put your hand in, that's cool. You got me enough to knock somebody out? Yes. Open it. This is fun. Let's take a line for him. Oh no. All right. So, one more time. Last technique. Ready? Lock you down. Fire that punch. Smile. Okay? Look at the body angle. It looks awkward, doesn't it? Looks like a bad punch, doesn't it? Yeah. His momentum's going forward. His hand is going forward and snapping kind of down. And I'm telling you, it worked going lightly. The guy literally walked into my hand. 3 months he won. Okay? Like I say, it's a cop. I get paid for it. I go. Come on in.
Eye shot or next shot? Eye shot. No, of course not. At the same time. Yeah, well, it's you gotta pull I remember right. He was like,
Here. I can tell by the way in the car. I can't even do that. Now this again, this last cut. I'm not stepping to the side. I want to just avoid the knife. So it looks like I'm stepping to the side, but I'm pretty much doing like a dance, which I cannot dance, so don't get it. Let's get started. Okay? And striking that arm. I call it blending the angle or slipping by. And even if I decide to roll that around, same thing. I'm not going to sidestep. I'm going to use the 45 cuts and be as close to him as possible. Because if you can see it, you can hit it, right? And if the attacker can see it, he can hit it. Any questions so far? No? Now. Another question, son. All right, let's do just one choke move. A choke and a knife. So he's backing me. He's backing me. He's pressing me in. He's pressing me in. Okay, don't put your hands here. I mean, it kind of can help, but not really. Okay? You can probably strike, but you're probably going to get cut. Keep your hands mid-level. I do the same thing with gun attacks too, mid-level. Okay? It shows a little submissiveness, shows a little fear. Right? Plus, can you see that hand? And this hand's hard to see too, right? You just know they're up. Don't cut, don't cut, don't cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this one rotate the arm out, and this one kind of pin it down. Okay? And if you see me move, you cut me. What was that? Did you see what he did? He tickled me. You gotta, see, I told you good guys, you can't teach good guys how to be mean. Okay, ready? You see me move, cut me. All right, ready? Okay, can you cut from here? No. Okay, what else would be going on right now? Obviously, what you get, you would cut. Some kind of conversation, right?
Like yelling, maybe?
When he wants something, he wants to scare me, stay away from his girl, stay away from his car, stay away from his dog, whatever, right? Or money. Right? So he'd be yelling and pushing, yelling and pushing, yelling and pushing. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Okay? Now I'm just pinning, I'm rotating the wrist and I'm pinning. This is enough to take them down and out. But we won't stop there. You guys don't want to. You're good people who want to be mean. Like me. Okay, so I'm here, here. Once he feels that, what does he want to do?
Fight back.
He wants to pull back, but as he pulls back, he's going to have to cut his other arm, and then make him eat his knife. Okay? So, again, here, here, there. If you don't like that, take him right down. So let's do it this way. So I'm here, maybe pushing, maybe shoving, he's yelling, he's screaming, he's got bad breath. Here. Locked it right onto my body, my solar plexus, my chest, right here. I'm squeezing in. I'm not trying to hold his hand, I'm trying to pin it. As he pulls back, I'm going to guide it to his arm. I'm going to guide it to his leg because it was close. Maybe his rib. I can relax. I can turn it and go up. Then back in. Then do that backwards cut. Right? Then, when he's bleeding out, make sure you don't touch the knife and walk away. Got it? Because you know somebody's got the camera. I'm going to be on YouTube soon. YouTube sensation. All right, go for it. That's our last technique. I'm pretty sure we're going to stop. It's like, got like a little edge on the end, put it off. I went like this, I walked away, I'm like, oh, you got a black line. And that black line started bleeding. If you have to do what you have to do. Remember the drill we went over? It can apply in self-offense, really. If there's multiple people and he's coming at me and this is your last resort, and he decides to throw that punch, okay, there's no way you're going to stop him. Then the next guy comes in, same thing. Okay, I'm gonna have him throw that punch. I want to see if he can count how many times I caught him before I stop. Okay? 8. I'll do this. 8. Okay. Go ahead. 89. I was trying to get 10 out in return.
Look like 10.
There was 2 right away. Then like 3 in the middle. 3 down there, and then like up the hoo-hoo. Right? All right. Guys, if you have any questions, please ask me at any time. I have a great DVD out, which I've given some friends to get their opinion on. It's outside. It goes over an 8-pattern cut. It goes over the blocking for the 8-pattern cut. And it goes over some black belt techniques on how to do knife work so you can shish kebab anybody better than Benny Hanna. Okay? But, here you go. Professor Crossan's coming up next. I met Professor Worthy and Professor Crossan a long time ago, and I've had the opportunity to hang out with Professor Crossan. He's been like a mentor to me. The last 7 or 8 years, I think. If I'm having a bad day, I would call him up, or he'd call me up out of the blue. I'm like, hello? He's like, how you doing? I'm like, well, Professor, funny thing you call. I'm not doing so good. And he would like calm me down and make me feel better within like a minute phone call. So I owe the man a lot. He's taught me a lot. I got to travel with him a little bit and do some seminars and techniques. The man's an enormous amount of knowledge. He's like the, what do you call that? That famous Knox. Fort Knox. Fort Knox of knowledge right there. Okay? And Professor Ken has been a long time supporter of Professor Crossan, and every time I see these guys, they're always so upbeat and talking great about each other and everything. And to me, that's what martial arts should be. These guys, I run into them all over, and we bump into each other, we share ideas, and we chat, and we talk. That's the way it should be. If you ever go to a seminar and somebody's bashing you, bashing somebody else, walk out. Well, listen, I could have worn this cool belt right here, right? But some people are like, oh, you must be some kind of level. Yeah, no, I just teach. If you like what I'm teaching, you stay and we hang out. If you don't like what I teach, you go on the outside. And we get coffee later and you can say how bad I am. I will listen to you. Okay? But honor your teachers always, and honor those who are giving to you and kind to you. Because there's some celebrities out there who do martial arts films and stuff, and you try and talk to them, and they're like, talk to my agent. Matt Hughes, I went to go say hi to Matt Hughes in Las Vegas one time. I saw the line was like a quarter mile inside the building. I was like, hey Matt, I just want to say,